Thank you. Please be seated. Up Academy Oliver, families, friends, staff, and most of all, 8th graders. Good evening and welcome to our 2017 8th grade commencement ceremony. As we get started, it gives me great joy to welcome our special guest representative from Lawrence Public Schools Central Office here on stage with us today, Ms. Kristen Sullivan. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight to celebrate the promotion of our 8th grade class of 2017. Familiares, amigos, maestros y más importante los estudiantes de octavo grado de Up Academy Oliver. Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a la graduación de octavo grado. Me da mucho gusto presentar el representante de la Escuela Pública de Lawrence, Kristen Sullivan. Y gracias a todos por acompañarnos en esta celebración. Antes de introducir nuestros presentadores, quería hablar por unos minutos sobre nuestros estudiantes. 8th graders, you are almost there. After spending 181 days and nearly 1,500 hours here at school this past year, only 1 hour remains between you and the high schools of your choice. Many of you were born and raised here in Lawrence, while others have moved here from places like Haverhill, Boston, New York, Florida, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic. And now, you are heading off to schools like Lawrence High, Abbott Lawrence Academy, the Voc, Notre Dame Academy, and Central Catholic. Today's ceremony marks the end of one special chapter in your lives and the beginning of a new and exciting one. When you first started here in 6th grade, our whole team, staff and students alike, stood behind one special mission and belief that here at Up Academy Oliver, we are the proof that anything's possible, the proof that students here in Lawrence are deserving of the same extraordinary education as students in any town or city across Massachusetts and the country. The proof that students in Lawrence care. They care deeply about their academic achievement and their future success. For the last 3 years, we have worked tirelessly together to fulfill this mission. And today, as I stand before you, I can confidently say that 8th graders, you are the proof. Since those first days, you've had many conversations here at school, with one another and with your teachers, about the perception many people have of Lawrence. When describing this community, many people lead by speaking about the challenges that it faces: underperforming schools and state takeover, economic hardship, drugs, and violence. Unfortunately, many paint a negative picture. But working with each one of you every day for the past 3 years has been quite the opposite. As a class, you've only continued soaring to new heights since our very first year together, not only inspiring me, but everyone here in this room today, reminding us of your limitless potential and the remarkable potential that exists right here in the city of Lawrence. 8th graders, you are the proof that students in Lawrence can and want to become lifelong learners, critical thinkers and problem solvers, focused readers and writers, and aspiring doctors, athletes, musicians, engineers, and computer programmers. You are the proof that setting high expectations for yourselves and persevering through obstacles can completely change the course of a student's life for the better. At different moments over the past 3 years, each one of you has communicated in some way how great it's felt to accomplish something that you never before thought you could. Since day one here, your teachers, counselors, and school leaders have believed in you and all that you are capable of accomplishing. And now today, you believe in yourselves. You now know that you can dominate any challenge that stands in your way, and for that, 8th graders, you are the proof. Although your time in this building is coming to a close, your journeys through life are just beginning. As you continue on your paths to high school, college, and to making this world a better place, I hope you remember your years at Up Academy for all of the successes and challenges that you've experienced, the incredible academic and behavioral growth you've achieved, the friendships you've fostered, and the adults who are here by your side every step of the way. Your teachers, counselors, main office and dean's office staff, and school leaders who are committed to supporting you and your growth, who met you before school for a morning check-in and some Dunkin' Donuts, or to help you with your homework, or for a quick game of basketball simply because it helped you start your day off on the right foot, who planned rigorous lessons and pushed you in the classroom because they knew you could rise to the challenge, who didn't think twice about giving you some or all of their own lunches because you were hungry, who nominated and trained you to become our intramural captains, our OWL News anchors, and our peer mentors to lead and to set a great example for our younger students, who allowed you to text or call them no matter what time if you needed help with your homework or just had a question, and who organized memorable experiences like high school visits and shadow days, tours of college campuses, and visits from inspiring guest speakers, fascinating science labs, field trips to museums and sports games, pep rallies and dances, track meets, volleyball matches, cheerleading camps, football games, and basketball tournaments. And of course, annual Pride Wild adventures to the White Mountains and at Nature's Classroom. And even after you move on, these are moments that we will never forget. Yes, you have learned so much throughout your time here, but you've also taught and inspired us adults here at school more than you could ever know. Through your passion and your energy for life, your unique and sometimes ridiculous senses of humor, the pride you have in yourselves and in the places that you've been, your commitment to hard work and persevering until you get it right, your resilience in the face of challenges, and above all, your gigantic hearts, so full of love and care for the people who mean the most to you. I promise you that we will continue to put these lessons to great use in our own lives and as we work to further impact the lives of future students. And for me personally, as I transition out of my role as principal, I can only hope that I'm fortunate enough to be able to start a family of my own very soon and have children who bring me the truly immeasurable amount of pride, joy, and happiness each one of you has brought to my life. Now, please remember to come back and visit and stay in touch about all of your continued adventures and your amazing accomplishments, because we know whatever is next for each one of you is bound to be great. You've worked very hard to get yourselves to this moment, and we could not be more proud of each one of you. Thank you for being you. Finally, to the parents and to the families of our 8th graders, thank you for trusting us with your children and for partnering with us over the years. They are incredible students and young adults, and it has been a privilege to teach and to learn from them over the years. On behalf of our staff, we are forever grateful for the support that you have provided to your children and to us every step of the way. Thank you. Finalmente, para las familias de los estudiantes del 8º grado, gracias en confiar en nosotros y por todo su apoyo estos años. Ha sido un privilegio conocer y aprender de sus hijos durante estos años. Muchas gracias. And I want to thank you again for joining us this evening. We are thrilled to celebrate this very special class with all of you. Esta es una noche para celebrar nuestros estudiantes y estamos encantados de celebrar con ustedes. Now, it gives me great pleasure to invite our first student speaker of the evening, Celia Negron from Tufts University.
Hi, I'm Celia, and I've heard people say don't get attached. Everything leaves or ends eventually. And to be honest, those people, they aren't wrong. Everyone here can say that at some point in time we've gotten attached to something or someone, or we've picked up a certain type of attitude or behavior. And I know for a fact that if we compare the things or people we were attached to from the second we stepped through those doors to now, it's changed a lot. We've changed a lot individually and as a community. Some people come through these doors and say, I don't need anyone's help. I can do everything and anything on my own. But those same people are wearing caps and gowns because guess what they did? They asked for help. Whether it was from Miss Abdelahad, Miss LaBeouf, Mr. Rattray, or even one of your friends. For me, it was without a doubt Miss Richardson. But we all asked for help at some point in time, and that's what got us here today. Some people say that your groups of friends never change. You never forget them. Well, that's not entirely true. Think about the people you walked in with. Now think about the people you're leaving here with. We are forever changing. Our groups of friends are forever changing. Everything is always changing. But everyone on this stage has changed for the better. And that's why we're graduating. We earned this, and no one can really tell us any different. I really don't like to sugarcoat things, so I'll just say it directly. And I think a lot of people are going to agree. I'm actually going to miss being here. And at first I thought, man, the school's still going to be here when I leave. And although that is very much true, the people that you spend 8 hours a day with that made you laugh and brightened your day, those people aren't going to be here. But I want to say thank you to Miss Abdelahad, Mr. Rattray, Miss LaBeouf, all the staff, the security officers, the parents and guardians. I mean, you guys raised some pretty amazing kids. Shout out to AJ, Atabi, Robbie, Michael, Enoch, Juan, all my friends for supporting me. Thank you.
Good evening. At Up Academy Oliver, we start every class with a greeting. For example, good morning, Tufts.
Good morning, Miss Oliver.
We also end each class by saying thank you. For example, thank you, Tufts. The author G.B. Stearns said, "Silent gratitude isn't much use to anyone." And I agree. And while we make it a priority to thank each other every day at the end of class, I would also like to take this moment to say it again. Thank you. You give me strength. I am glad that you were my students. Thank you for giving me courage. You've made me a better person. Thank you for your patience. You've made me a better teacher. You are the best students. From all of your teachers, thank you. And please enjoy this slideshow that we put together. I now have the incredible honor of introducing our second student speaker of the night, Erickson Martinez.
Okay.
I'm not a writer, but this speech comes from my heart, so I had to write it down. There's something that I'm gonna tell you about my life. I always wasn't the way that I am right now, because I came from upper... I came to Upper Academy all the way from the DR when I was 9 years old to change my dreams. Find success and to show my mom all that I can do. I made it from the 6th grade to the 7th grade to the 8th grade. Now I'm about to graduate. Why? Because I never gave up on my dreams. If you ask some of my teachers, they might say that I was a bad kid. Not all the times, but a lot of the times in the 6th grade, I was too small to cause too much trouble. But now in the 7th grade, I had a hard time when a teacher would try to tell me to do my work. I would have just walked out of class. Now that I do a lot of things that makes people laugh, like when I do my dance with my shoulders and legs, and I say funny things in class. But sometimes it was too much. I was close to getting the world record of 2,250 refers. Last time that I checked this year, I had 89. That's 161 less than last year. Thanks to Mr. Vaughn for the math, and it's not perfect for me, but this is a big improvement from last year. This shows that I can do great things. I want to say thank you to all the teachers, including Miss Lawler, who helped me type this speech, for pushing me to do my work all the time when I didn't want it to do. Miss Lawler, thank you for all of your help, for taking me to play basketball, for talking to me when I was mad, for always believing in me. I improved. I'm proud of I'm gonna come back in the first day of school next year, so I can say thank you again to tell the new student how to know that Miss Lauren is there to help me, and they're better listening to her. I can tell you this: I made it. I'm not gonna stop until I make it all the way into my mom is proud of me. To my mom, where are you? Wave. I love you. I'm sorry for all the mistakes I have made throughout this year. By graduating, I'm gonna make for all the mistakes that I did until I'm at the top. Mama, you're going to go with me all the way. And a big shout out to to my friends, and good luck to all the new 8th graders. Thank you very much.
All right, that's a hard act to follow. We are now going to present the Pride Scholar Awards for the class of 2017.
Ahora nosotros vamos, disculpa, estamos como en la emoción y hasta a mí mismo me cogió de sorpresa. Vamos a anunciar el premio del Pride Scholar.
The Pride Scholar Award is awarded to outstanding scholars who best exemplify the values of our school on a daily basis. This year, there are 5 recipients of the Pride Award.
El premio Pride Scholar es el galardonador a los estudiantes excepcionales que han ejemplificado los valores de nuestra escuela diariamente. Este año hay 5 beneficiarios del premio Pride.
Throughout the year, these scholars have shown that they are able to work hard every day, rising to the challenges that middle school presents. Across the school, these scholars are known to be dependable and caring people, not only treating classmates and adults kindly, but going above and beyond to make sure that classmates feel included and respected.
Y disculpa de mi español, ok, yo estaba practicando este lenguaje, estamos ahí. A lo largo del año, estos estudiosos han demostrado que son capaces de trabajar duro todos los días, superando los retos que presenta la escuela media. A través de la escuela, estos scholars son conocidos como personas confiables y que cuidan, tratando no solo a los compañeros de la clase y adultos amablemente, pero va más allá para que los compañeros de la clase se sientan incluidos y respetados.
They carry themselves with poise, responding with a humble, compassionate, and positive attitude in every situation. Not only have they embraced our school's community, but they have supported and encouraged their peers to do the same.
Académicamente, los 5 estudiantes han hecho un excelente trabajo este año poniendo adelante 100% de esfuerzo y constantemente buscando oportunidades para crecer como scholars.
The Prize Scholar Award for Holy Cross goes to Angel Guzman.
The Pride Scholar Award for Tufts University goes to Alvin Disla. The Pride Scholar Award for Boston College goes to Manaya Pierre.
The Pride Scholar Award for Northeastern goes to Ariana Ulloa. The Pride Scholar Award for Simmons is Camila Hernandez. Not only is Camila won the award, she is our last student speaker. So no solamente que Camila ha ganado el Pride Award, ella va a ser el último speaker.
Buenos dias. My name is Camila Hernandez, and I'm honored to stand on stage in front of these supportive families and amazing students. I remember standing in line outside of the first day of 6th grade. We had a long journey ahead. Everyone here was not too pleased when we learned about homework club and extension. However, not only did we all adjust, we grew as people and as a family. The first couple of months, I remember being so overwhelmed by the 3 sheets of homework and being confused about how to write a paragraph in English class. Living here today, I'm proud to say the whole 8th grade class can write pages and do packets of homework. We entered Up Academy Oliver knowing 10 or 20 other people sitting around us while the rest were strangers. Today we sit with our 2017 UAO family, eager to run out the doors and into the new chapter of our lives. Every essay, every homework, quiz, and the merit has led to this day, and I wouldn't have wanted to spend it with any other group. Don't get me wrong, there's been some issues, but like siblings, we persevered through these 3 years together and came out stronger and more resilient. Over these last 3 years, UAO has taught us to do homework, which most people would expect we already knew how to complete. In 6th grade, we all had the pleasure to join homework club, which was practically the best. No, it wasn't. Homework club focused on simple mistakes. For example, forgetting to put your name on your homework. It's never easy to stare your mistakes in the eye, especially mistakes as simple as forgetting to include your name on your assignment. However, learning to reflect on my mistakes is a lesson I will carry with me. Although we don't have homework club anymore, and I don't think we miss it, I also don't think anyone in our class ever forgets to put their name on their assignments now. In spite of how frustrating homework club was initially, our openness to staring our mistakes in the eye, even when confronting those mistakes was challenging or painful, is something that has positively changed so many of us. It has been an honor and privilege to learn and grow along my fellow owls. We understand the obstacles one another have faced, but always choose to encourage one another to work towards their absolute best. As a class, our accountability toward each other have helped many of us stay on track to become the best versions of ourselves. I am in awe of the perseverance we have demonstrated these past 3 years, and am so proud of our graduates who are attending the glorious Lawrence High School, the amazing Greater Lawrence Technical School, the wonderful Abbott Lawrence Academy, and the spectacular Central Catholic High School. I know each and every outlet or owl graduate will serve as an inspiring and leading force in their respective school communities, because I have watched you all become the leaders this city and world will need. UAO's class of 2017 stands apart not only because we're resilient, greedy, and hilarious, but mostly because we're a family. Extremely silly, sometimes dysfunctional, but at the end of the day, we always support one another through the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. I am so proud of the tremendous growth every single person in UAO's class of 2017 has demonstrated this past 3 years, and I am confident we will enter high school ready to be impactful with the lessons we carry from our time at UP. I would like to close out by sharing my immense gratitude towards the parents, guardians, families, friends, and teachers who have propelled the UAO's class of 2017 reach this milestone. Personally, I would like to thank my parents for always pushing me to do better and for all the sacrifices they've made for me. I would also like to thank my siblings for always taking time out of their day to help me solve every question that has crossed my path or to help pick me up with a laugh. Thank you for always believing in me and supporting me no matter what. Please know this accomplishment would be impossible without your support. I know it's scary, but it's time to spread our owly wings and soar to the greater heights. Congratulations, Owls, we did it.
Please join me in one more round of applause for our student speakers, Celia, Erickson, and Camilla. I'm excited now to transition to our presentation of our student certificates. At this time, I'd like to invite the teachers and counselors of our Boston College and Tufts University cohort to the stage to begin the presentation of certificates. We will present student certificates by homeroom. Will the students of Boston College please stand? Jalexa Abreu. Delvi Almansar. Preston Breckwith. Diego Bravo. Michael Brito. Nathan Castellanos. Crystal Colasso. Victor Cuesta. Luis Diaz. Glendy Dionisio. Nayeli Dominguez. Eric Fuentes. Amber Hadley. Stefferson Hidalgo. Charlize Jaime. Jester Jaquez. Angel Muriel. Stephen Ortiz. Nabel Guzman Peña. Jaira Perez. Manaya Pierre. Jeremy Rose. Jose Sosa. Jesus Suarez. Nayeli Vargas. Please join me one more time in congratulating the students of Boston College. I'd like to invite the teachers of our Holy Cross cohort to join our Boston College and Tufts University teachers on the stage. And will the students of Holy Cross and Tufts University please stand? Liliana Burgess. Ricardo Chunquet. Angel Guzman. AJ Acosta. Erlin Camillo. Wilbert Casado. Diana Corporan. Juan de Jesus. Naylan de Jesus. Alvin Disla Acevedo. Roberto Estrella. Lainey Janeo. Iris Gonzalez. Starlin Hidalgo. Nayeli Giraldo. Ellen Infante. Juan Lozada. Erickson Martinez. Mayali Medina. Janzier Montanez. Atabi Morales. Celia Negron. Kiana Peña. Juan Carlos Reynoso. Michael Rivera. Angelo Rodriguez. Roelsi Tineo. Enoch Torres. Please join me in congratulating the students of Holy Cross and Tufts University. Now I'd like to invite the teachers and counselors of our Northeastern University and Simmons College cohort to the stage. Will the students of Northeastern University please stand? You're good? Wilfrey Alvarez Perez. Jasmine Aquino. Albert Baez. Carolina Barcelo. Audi Coronado. Charlene Correa. Aisha Correa. Elvis De La Cruz. Freylin De Los Santos. Mariaxi Diaz. Josias Guava. Franny Marmol. Jean Marrero. Paul Medina. Marilyn Mieses. Oscaira Monegro. Jennifer Payano. Luis Robles. Ashley Rodriguez. Jesnadis Rosario. Fernando Javier Sanchez. Elvin Soto. Ariadna Ulloa. Oscar Valdez. Daniela Valera. Madeline Ventura. Please join me in congratulating our Northeastern University homeroom. And last but certainly not least, will the students of Simmons College please stand? Joanne Bettencourt. Kayla Carbajal. Chandler Correa. Ashley Dominguez. Estacy Furman. Jasenia Guzman. Camila Hernandez. Ana Javier. Helem Leger. Jael Lugo Estrella. Leslie Montas. Helen Obando. Arlene Ortiz. Anderson Ortiz. Brandy Pena. Wiralba Pichardo. Nayelis Polanco. Robbie Rodriguez. Haney Sepulveda. Joel Tierria. Marlene Llorena. Serenisha Velasquez. Please join me in congratulating our students from Simmons College. Please join me one more time in congratulating our now 9th graders. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. Graham to the stage to share tonight's final words.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christopher Graham. I'm the Director of Operations here at Up Academy Oliver. Now, before I start the closing remarks, I do want to give a very special thank you. Thank you, Ms. Abdelahad, for all that you've done for us, the school, and the city. Now, quick reminder, after the conclusion of the ceremony, please join the graduates and us in the cafeteria for some light refreshments. You did it. Today you graduate. The paragraphs you've written, the text you've annotated, math homework completed, and the countless hours spent in the classroom have led you right here to this point. I wouldn't be telling the truth if I said it was easy, right? Because it wasn't. I want to tell you a quick story that someone wise told me. One day, a farmer's donkey fell into a well. The donkey started crying. The donkey cried for hours and hours while the farmer tried to figure out what to do. Finally, he decided the animal had gotten pretty old and he meant to fill in the well anyway, so it probably wasn't worth pulling the donkey out of the well. So he invited all his neighbors to come over and help him fill the well to bury the donkey inside. So they all grabbed shovels and they started throwing dirt into the well. The dirt fell down the well onto the donkey's back, and soon the donkey realized what was happening. Each time a shovel full of dirt fell on the donkey's back, the donkey shook it off, stomped on it underneath its feet, and took a step up. After a few shovels, he continued this process. Dirt fell on its back, shake it off, step up. Shake it off, step up. More dirt, shook it off, stepped up. Now this happened for hours. And eventually, the donkey was able to step up and climb itself all the way out of the well. Sometimes I think this is what middle school can feel like. Your teachers pushed you. We gave you homework every night. We had you revise that paragraph over and over and over again. And then when you thought it was perfect, we said, not quite. You can make it a little bit better. And each time, you shook it off and you stepped up. As you leave this place and move on to high school, I want you to remember these three things. Life wouldn't be half as much fun if it were easy. Everything worth having in life is worth working for. And when things get hard, shake it off and step up. Now I'd like to invite the 8th grade to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the class of 2017.